Hi there, this is the last of the videos from the Present Mrs Camsell and myself's grand European tour that we did back in 2019. Right at the end of the trip, we spent a couple of days in Verona. Unfortunately, Mrs C wasn't very well that day, so there's not very much from Verona. But we did get to see some stuff, including Juliette's balcony, which was really not very impressive at all. And then from Verona we flew home. So that's it for the moment. Hopefully we'll catch you again when we have our trip to Scotland coming up in July 2021. Pinkies crossed. Well, this is our last night of our holiday and I am certainly very sad to be going home.
You didn't say hello. Salve, viewers.
Salve, landlord.
Salve, Romeo. Oh no, I did it wrong. I did Romeo.
I didn't say hello. Hello, everybody back in the UK.
Salute.
Salute. We're in Verona and it's the last night of our holiday. We went all the way up to Lake Garda, stayed there for a couple of days. We're flying out of Verona tomorrow, so we thought we would just have one last night in a hotel here. Just had a lovely meal and we found this square where people are still enjoying the evening.
Very warm.
It is
the man's
still
selling actual fairies and I really want one, but Andy won't buy me one.
No, because the last person who bought one of those damaged an old age pensioner by making it land on his head.
No, that's not what happened at all. It was an old age pensioner, threw it up in the air and it landed on some Phil Mitchell lookalike's head. It was quite amusing.
Either way, you're not having one.
And the old people are all going, "Oh, I'm sorry." It's very funny. Look at it, it's brilliant. Totally want one of those.
I could see someone in Crowborough getting very damaged.
So luckily the balloon man has gone because those were lovely.
The reason that Mrs C is so off topic is because she's had a Campari and soda tonight.
Which was good because I've got a rotten cold. I'm a bit drugged up at the moment, which is another reason I'm rambling. It's not, I just ramble. And my Campari Spritz Campari, whatever it was, which
it was
had
basically Campari, Prosecco and soda in a big glass.
Tasted like Night Nurse, which is a good thing I'm thinking, because psychologically now I think I'm drugged up on Night Nurse, which is going to help. I've had a little nana nap, which helped as well, a bit.
Incidentally,
I am feeling a bit rough.
While Claire had her nana nap, I went off and found Juliette's balcony, which is underwhelming in the extreme. I forgot to take any video while I was there, so we're going to go back tomorrow so Mrs C can remind herself what it looks like, because she went there on a school trip some time ago now. 37 years ago.
It was about 15 years ago, yeah.
15 years, yes, not 37, 15 years ago. So we're going to go back there. But yes, I did that while Claire was having a nana nap, and I got the most awesome little gift from Mrs C.
Yes, you did.
Show you that. Here it is. Hashtag candy.
I might vomit now, and it's not just the Night Nurse Campari. Here comes the balloon man again.
Oh God, I no. We were told. Google told us. That if you want to see the view across Verona, you come to the Castel San Pietro, the Castle of St Peter, which is quite up high, and we took the funicular railway up, which was a couple of euros. And what's the view like, Mrs C?
Tree-like.
It's tree-like. Look at this. There's just all trees growing around it. You can't see a chuffing thing. There's just all these huge pine trees. It's the most bizarre thing. So it's a beautiful viewpoint and you can't see anything at all. I don't get it.
I don't get it. It'd be like putting a giant bobble hat over the top of the shard so that you can't actually see anything. You can maybe just peer through the knitting.
Yeah.
Bizarre. I mean, it looks lovely from the ground. But it's supposed to look lovely from up here, and
You can make out Verona through the trees, but there's not a massive vista. It's just like peering through branches.
the best view is over there from a bench. It's a big area, a bench.
I'll go over and take a view from the bench then. Something that Mrs C pointed out earlier today is that we're kind of missing a trick, because there are all kinds of social media influencers on the web, and they just live their life doing this shit. We've spent 2 weeks talking to camera and nobody's sponsoring us for it. So
I would like to thank at primark.co.uk or whatever for dressing me today, and at Accessorize for my sunglasses.
Yeah,
and at EasyJet for getting us. At Skechers.
Yeah, well,
for
actually,
bad walking shoes, because they have been good.
The Skechers one is less of a joke, to be honest.
No one cares.
No one cares. Really?
Yeah, just thanks to Skechers.
No,
because that's what they do, the influencers.
We've done about 5 kilometres a day, roughly? Would you say?
I don't. We've done like. Yeah, a lot.
But about 5 kilometres a walk a day. But it's across cobbled.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, on average. But across cobbles and on paths and stones and what have you. And I have to say, they are the comfiest town walking shoes I've ever had. You wouldn't want to go off road with them, but I have not got a blister. I've done 2 weeks of walking. I haven't got a blister.
You know, Skechers aren't actually paying you, right? No one cares about your
I'm not doing an advert for
shoes.
Skechers. Just one of the 50 people watching this might be interested to know what kind of footwear we chose for our tour across Europe.
No, they wouldn't.
They might.
I wouldn't. I'm not. And I'm actually wearing them. No one cares. It's snappy. That's what people want. People have very short attention span.
One person might care.
No, they won't.
It's got to edit all that out now. Just made some people walk around us as well, which was a bit rude. But if you're walking in town, get some of these. Look, little Skechers down there.
I've fallen asleep. Snappy. That's what people want. Sound bites. What are those dot things called? What are those dots that you...
Full stops.
No, at the other end.
Colons.
Bullet points.
Bullet points.
That's what people want. They don't want sentences anymore.
Hashtag Skechers. Thank you.
We should start with Salve.
Salve, the 50 of you. It is very sadly, this is Claire doing cryy face. Yeah, it sadly is the last day of our holiday. We've had an absolutely splendid time. So just to give a quick recap, we went across to Latvia, up to Estonia, over to Finland, back down into Estonia, then on to Paris, which is in France if you didn't know, and then we spent the last week in Italy where we visited Turin, Lake Garda, and today we are in Verona. We're actually in the arena at Verona.
That Colosseum type thing.
It is, except they use it. They are currently setting up the stage for an opera here, which is a pretty cool thing because we get to see them doing all their work, which is lovely and peaceful and authentic. Mrs C not feeling quite the ticket today.
I'd get up on the stage and I'd do some opera for you if only I wasn't feeling so rubbish.
Rossana mio.
I think that's opera.
That is opera.
No, that's operetta.
That's the Cornetto advert.
Nah.
Totally is.
Nah, you're a bit cosy fan tutti, mate.
Hazy Fantasy were not opera singers. We are hot and we're a little bit sad as well because we're going home. We've got 3 hours to kill, so we thought we'd come and have the 10 euro tour in here, which is basically a tour of, like I say, a tour of a construction site. But it is rather lovely in here. It would be a great place to come and see opera.
If you liked opera.
If you liked opera, or you understood it in any way, shape or form. Quite like the ballet though. Maybe we should broaden our horizons.
I wouldn't. If I was here for longer, I would quite fancy going to see an opera. If it was an opera that I knew, because I'm very cultured, I do know opera. But we're not here very long.
We're not here very long. One of the other things with opera is that if you actually look at the words translated into English, it loses something.
Yeah, you don't want to put it on the teletext because it's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous words. We're going to go and have a look at Juliette's house, because when we did that last night, the gates were closed and I didn't take any video when I was there earlier getting the hashtag candy thing made for Mrs C. Much like Riga, Verona is a place I think we should possibly have tried to stay a little bit longer in. And yeah.
There was only so much time that we can get off work.
Well, there is that, yeah. From Wingy Old Git and Mrs C's world tour of European countries, that's our lot. Goodbye everybody. Thank you for the 50 of you for watching.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Au revoir. We have no clue what Latvian or Estonian or Finnish for goodbye is. So yeah, ciao.
Another one.
We will catch you back in Britain, where I will be even more whingy than normal because I'll be back in a cold, dank office.
Holiday blues.
Bah, humbug. But anyway, thank you for watching and we'll see you later. Bye.
Ciao. I quite like putting my bum where a Romans put their bum. Can sort of channel my inner Lurkio or whatever.
So, until we get back on the road, that's it for the moment. Thanks for watching again. And for the 3 new subscribers, thank you. It only gets worse from here, you know. We'll catch you in a few weeks' time. Take care. Bye.